Today is 19th of March and this is what my target is for today. Basically, I have to complete fundamental rights. It's not the first time I'm doing it. It's just for revision, and then I will practice PYQs on them and some MCQs from the Lakshmikant objective book. What will be the use of previous year questions today is that I want to look out to some micro themes on which I will pay special focus upon. Like for example, Article 21 is something that has always been asked in the previous year question. So I will look at the broader picture of it. So for that reason, I will look at the previous year questions. Secondly, as I told you, I will pay increased attention on CSAT. So syllogism is a topic that I am really interested to solve. So firstly, I'm starting with the topic that I'm interested in, and once I will maintain that consistency, then I will focus on the 80-20 principle here as well, that I will focus on the 20% of the areas which fetch you 80% of the results. Then I have to revise certain parts from Science and Tech. As I told you that I had covered health, and yesterday I covered IT and computer parts, so I have to revise them. Government schemes as well I have done, only for the aim for it. As questions are being asked, like for example, if we have, for example, there is this soil health card scheme or mission, whatever. So you must know what is the aim of this. Not the ministry, I guess, because it is said that 99% of the times the ministry is often considered to be a wrong one only. So that is how I'm gonna cover the government schemes, basically how they ask, and that is why we look at the previous year questions. And I had done species, I think 20 days back, so I think one revision is required for those as well. And yes, I have not added here, but I think I have to also focus on the places in news. This is not for today, but just I am writing here for my clarity. Places in news. Then I think one more thing was some national parks or biosphere reserves which are in news. Basically the current affairs part of environment I have to cover. Not cover because the static part has already been done, so I will just look at the most important ones. Next is modern history. I have to complete it today. Basically, I am not giving it so much of importance to read it from the spectrum. I've found a lecture on YouTube which is more than sufficient for prelims aspect, so I will complete that and do the previous year questions for those. Then in Indian geography, you will find that there are many Indian features that are always asked in Indian geographical features which are asked in the examination. For example, lakes and which river passes through them. So all such information I have decided to retain it through a map. It is through the map that I will be practicing it. For example, I have thought of, like, I will take a state, say Sikkim, and I will mention there which rivers are there, if it passes through any, if there is any national park. I think this would be a good approach rather than making a map and then just writing about the lakes. So I will integrate all of them such that if any question is asked, I can easily solve it. And the left is the college preparation, the major and the minor papers. This is all about today's task, and I hope I will complete it. Yesterday also I gave it a very good effort and I was satisfied with it, and I think whatever was mentioned in the to-do list, apart from that I revised most of the things, so I'm happy I did that. Okay, I'll take your leave. Thank you so much.